Hello everyone, and welcome back to this April 3rd edition of UD Talks. I'm pleased to be able to join you here in my office, and I trust that you're all staying healthy. I know that you're working hard with your classes, and I hope and pray that you and your families are all doing very well during this very challenging time. I don't know about you, but I can say in our house we've identified some really wonderful practices. We've learned to just slow down and enjoy the day, enjoy time together. Sometimes there's a little too much time together, but overall, we're really learning and relearning those things that matter in our life. Now today I want to talk a little bit about what's going on at the University of Dubuque, specifically as it relates to you. I want to talk about registration, and I want to talk about graduation. For registration, I want to remind those of you who are thinking about taking summer school classes to please do so. We've offered summer school online for many years now. Again, we're good at it. And this year, to try to incent you, to encourage you to keep moving forward in your program, we're reducing our summer school fees by 15% per credit hour. So that's quite a savings for you and for your family. And most importantly, it keeps you moving forward in your program. Now I want to talk about registration, just general registration for the traditional undergraduate students. You may recall that we were having a very modest 2.9% increase. We've eliminated that increase, and we're freezing our room, board, and tuition numbers for traditional undergraduate students at 2020 academic year numbers. I also want those of you who have registration holds to know that we are lifting those registration holds, and we want to encourage you to begin registering now for your classes. And I've got some dates for you to be thinking about. So those of you who are seniors, your registration begins April the 6th. Those of you who are rising juniors, your registration begins April the 8th. Those of you who are rising sophomores, your registration begins April the 13th. And those of you who are first-year students, whether transfer students or new undergraduate students, your registration begins on April the 15th, and we'll have more information for you. We'll have several registration opportunities for first-year students, and we will be communicating that with all of you. Secondly, I'd like to talk a little bit about graduation. I've received a lot of comments from you wanting to know what we're doing for graduation, and as you've already heard me say, we will not be having our traditional graduation ceremony this year. It's pretty obvious why we can't do that. Nevertheless, it is also hard to say that because it's such a special time of year for all of us, and I know for those of you who are graduating. We hope to have clarity within the next week to 10 days about precisely what we're going to do. But right now, as I see this, we will be having an opportunity for you as students to make a choice. That is, we're working through plans for a virtual graduation for May. And then we also want to extend an opportunity for those of you who would like to participate in our traditional December graduation. That opportunity exists for you as well. So we'll be looking at a traditional virtual graduation in May, and then an opportunity for you to graduate as well in December. Those are the two options that we're thinking about right now. And we'll get together and talk more about those details in the next week to 10 days. Finally, what I'd like to say is how proud I am of each one of you and for your good work as University of Dubuque students. Not only in the classroom, but specifically and importantly, your work out of the classroom. I continue to get notified from people out in our community and beyond this community about how some of you have continued to reach out and offer your help and support to the more vulnerable in your community. That really says a lot about you as people. It says a lot about your character and hopefully the missional character of the University of Dubuque. We are going to get through this stronger than ever. We're going to be stronger than ever as a community. But most importantly, this mission, which is being put to the test, is going to be a mission that not only survives, but thrives through this time, just like each one of you. So thank you for checking in. God bless. Continue to stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.